from Beautiful Creations, and I'm here at my studio. Today is Monday. I don't open on Mondays, and I'm gonna show you these flowers that I did. Every time I do something or come up with something so pretty, I like to share it with people so they can enjoy those ideas and do them themselves for their soaps or whatever. In this case, postcards or scrapbook. I'm cutting from my Gypsy because I saved a file and I printed some of the flowers with the Cricut Imagine. Now I'm just cutting the flowers because I have some beautiful paper patterns that I don't need to print the papers, because see, the Imagine use a lot of ink, so I don't want to do that. But I have to show you the flowers because they are just beautiful. I don't know where am I going to use the flowers. I'm not going to use them in postcard because the crystals and Swarovski that I'm adding on the flower are a little bit heavy, so I'm afraid it will not be good for postcards, so thank you notes. But I think I'm going to use them for my box, for my soaps, in a beautiful box, and put that flower on the top. But these are the flowers. I'm going to show you these flowers. I am so excited for those. The book that I'm using for those, not for this one in particular, because it was pieces of papers that I had, but this one is design paper by Ancestry or something like that. Oh, it's the Key and G and C company. So this has beautiful patterns. Look at that. Like this paper that is here, I grab it with my punch hole. Let me see, where is it? With these over here. And what I did, I cut all these flowers with that, and then I kind of put a crystal on the middle, and it was so beautiful. I took a bunch of those to decorate my soaps and my boxes. So let me put this away. That is a nice book. So this is the flowers. Look at how beautiful that is. And then what I did with that, I have told you that I have a lot of embellishments like that and beads and stuff like that, but I bought these from China, and I bought hundreds and hundreds. I can tell you that I have these embellishments like that comes like this. You can see that it's China. It comes in all the colors. But these I bought for hundreds and hundreds. I mean, I have like 5 plastic containers full of this, and I have 2 more boxes full of this. So I'm going to have these for a while. So a lot of people are just asking me, where do you get them? I just get them from China. But once I'm done with those, I'm going to have a huge problem. Hopefully, in a couple of years, I'm not going to have that problem. So here I'm going to show you another ones that I have over here. It's so pretty. These are the flowers. I'm going to show you how they look. These are buttons, and look at that, how pretty. It's not completely Swarovski. It's kind of like a crystal, but it's not Swarovski. Let's do crystal on the inside. Yes, and it looks so pretty, so I can also add those as well there. So what I did with this flower, instead of gluing them all together, is 4 pieces, the round on the bottom, 1 layer, another layer, and another layer. So what I did, I put between layers these tiny squares between each layer to kind of like bring it, you know, I don't know how you call that, but like that. And then what I did, I opened them this way, like that. Then I added clear glue around it, not dots. I just went with the glue gun all around it and fill it up only in the inside. You can see it, but it's clear. And then on the bottom I did it as well. So just between the first layer and the third layer I added the glue. And then that way, even if I do it on a postcard, it's not gonna kind of be crunch, or it'll stay like that with the layer. But for my boxes, I can even do it a little bit higher. So I made these pink ones. These were my first ones, and I love it. It came out really beautiful. I have seen tutorials. Actually, I have a book of Cricut here that has some idea how to use the Cricut Imagines, and that book that I have, I got it on Amazon, and it was used. It was an old book from Cricut, so it doesn't even have the top of the book. I have it at the shop right now. But it shows you how to do these flowers. Glue them one on top of the other one, and I'm so happy I didn't glue them like that, one on top of the other one, and I did them like that in layers because it's beautiful. And I wish I can do this. I was thinking if I want to do this on fabric, because for my headbands would be beautiful, beautiful for baby headbands. So this is what I'm gonna be doing. But let me show you, it's still cutting that thing over there. So this is my Cricut Expression 2, and it's cutting. It has, I think I can do 6 flowers. Let's see, 4, 5. I think it's 6 and 6 that I have on each side. I'm not so sure. Oh, I totally forgot. So I can probably make like 10 to 12 flowers out of that pattern. And I'm going to cut another one because that's what I'm going to do in the next 2 hours. Lots of these flowers to have them at the shop, just in case I need them. Right now I don't need, I'm not doing it because I needed them, but I like it so much, and I have some new ideas to package some of my new soaps, so that's what I'm going to be doing. These flowers. And I love my Cricut Imagine. I love my Cricut Expression, and I love this thing. I mean, I am not a scrapbook person or handmade card person. I mean, I like it. A lot of people say, I mean, Ommy, you have so much, excuse me, sorry. Ommy, you have so much ideas with your hands, and I think one of the things that I admire of myself the most, it's my hands. I give thanks to God for giving me my hands, because I can come up with so many things with my hands. My brain, that's another thing that I thank God for my brain, because I can be so bad in so many things. Like I was bad on school. I mean, I graduated from school A's and B's because I had to, because my family pushed me and I had to. But if they would have given me the choice of dropping off school, I would have do it. I don't like school, but I did pretty good on school, but just because my family pushed me. But I am really good with hands. I love decorations. I love decorating the house. I love fashion. I love home interiors. Everything that looks pretty, I love. So this thing, a lot of people, I've been looking for YouTube video how to try to sync this thing and upload it and put my Cricut Imagine cartridges on it. And I bought it before I went to California for roller coaster, which is been in a week, and I got it on Monday. So I got this thing on Monday this week. Last week. Today it's Monday, the second week, so I've been having this for a week, and I'm almost a professional. Well, kind of. But I synced it a couple of times. I called Cricut, the website, and they told me that they were having issues with it, and that there was no way I was going to have this fixed for Saturday, because I was doing some things on Saturday. But I talked to Matt from Cricut company, and then he told me what to do. And he also said that they were going to put the website just to make sure that I will have this thing working for Saturday, because I needed it so bad for Saturday, because I was going to learn from it with another person, and I needed to have it work for Saturday. Okay, so here I am, and I'm getting the paper out. My mats are new. I don't know if I told you, but I bought my Cricut Imagine on eBay for $140. This is a lady that she has babies, so she wasn't using it anymore because she has a couple of toddlers. And she sold it to me on eBay, and that lady, I had to send her a thank you note, because my Cricut Imagine is completely new. It didn't brought the mat, but she sent me like 5 or 6 cartridges, 2 for Cricut Imagine and the other one for the Cricut Expression or the regular Cricut. And I'm amazed, because in eBay I have bought some things before, and unfortunately I haven't had good luck with eBay. I should not say that, because I have other things that I have bought on eBay, and people are amazing on eBay. But when it comes to big machines like that, you have to be really careful, and I am just lucky that it worked really, really fine for me. Just some vendors made the things difficult for for other people to see that there's wonderful people in eBay. And this lady is amazing. She didn't send me a mat, but I didn't care. I didn't even ask her, call her to ask her about the mat, because the machine was amazing, and she sent me extra stuff that wasn't on the ad. I bought this mat on Joann's Fabric, and Joann's Fabric doesn't have them anymore, but I was on my way to California this week for the roller coaster, Six Flags, and I searched on my iPhone Joann's Fabric, and I called all the Joann's Fabric to check if they had the mat, because I wanted to try my Cricut Imagine so bad. But everywhere I call, on my way from Washington to California, which is really far, to Los Angeles, I didn't find any Cricut Imagine mat on the store. And I saw a store, Joann's Fabric, and I told my husband, let's stop. We're here. It's right on the exit. Let's stop. And I stopped there, and there was a couple of this one. They were 50% off. And on top of that, I have some discounts. So I was amazed that my husband said it was meant to be for you. And then I got 2 packages of these. And I also got the long package that I don't know for what am I going to use it, to tell you the truth. Because like I said, I'm not a Cricut person that knows everything. But I bought it because if you can use it, I will find out for what I can use that be long mat. So I'm assumed that there's an application that you can make your mat longer. I'm not so sure, but I haven't been there yet. Then when I got home, I had a friend that the day before I get to California, I had a friend that she let me use her mat just to make sure that my Cricut Imagine from eBay will work. So I only had like 48 hours to report it if it wasn't working. And I used her mat. When I got here, I bought 2 packages of these and 1 package of the long ones. And then I didn't realize that there were 2 mats per bag. So I sent my friend her mat in a new one, because obviously I have 4 instead of 2. So I was really happy for that. So these are my flowers. Maybe jewels or maybe buttons. Like, you can use so many things. I also have tiny buttons, or I have things like this. Look at that. Oh, these are actually the same. Oh, I also have butterflies. Look at that, so tiny, cute. Woo-hoo. Okay, so you can also use buttons. You can use so many things, and I have more over here. I have dragonflies as well. You're not going to believe that I've been having these things forever. All I bought was the new containers to separate everything. But I was always buying stuff like these to, I don't know for why actually. Because I like it maybe. And these are so more, oh, these are so really so pretty. Look at those, like a diamond. Oh, I can maybe use those. So, okay. So this is what you need. You'll need these tiny things over here, right? Obviously, you need your flowers that are over here. Let me put this away. So let me choose my flowers, because I should have put them separate. But you get that. I have brown on the back, and I have this color on the back. Now I'm confused. I don't know what color I want to have. If the browns on this one. Let's do the green actually, because I like it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put 1 tiny thing over here. Remember that these are so easy to cut, just because. So in every part of that, this one I'm going to put it on the top, because this goes on the flower. So I'm going to glue this one right away first, so I can have my base. Look at that, how cute. And then I'm going to be adding the second one. Oh, actually, you know what? There's a bigger flower than that. I'm sorry. This one over here. There you go. And then on my other ones, let me glue the things first. So I'm going to put 1 tiny square over here. And 1 tiny square over here. Uh-oh. actually it goes like that, yeah. And then another one over here. You have to be really careful. Like the first one, I didn't care how it was gonna be, so now I'm kind of like getting a little bit confused. So you definitely, because if you want to make two colors like that, you can. I mean, it'll look beautiful. So I have that, and then I have the last one over here. And that's it. That's all you're gonna have. So it's kind of like flat like that. But I don't want to have it flat like that, and I'm going to start from the bottom. So I'm going to bring the second layer up, and I'm going to leave the second layer down. Okay, so this is what I have, right? Then what I'm going to do first, before I glue it, I'm going to have this here. These Studios G are from Walmart, and they were like 89 to 99 cents. I'm not so sure, but it doesn't pass $1. So I'm just gonna dark the edges. Ándale, Kai. Super cute. And then I'm gonna just grab the edges again, just a little bit on the top. Okay, so once I have that flower there, I'm gonna darker the edges on the top a little bit more, but this one you want to do it before you glue. So now that I have that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just pass glue around it first, right? Be careful with the hot glue gun. I have burned myself so many times. So when I have that over there, right, I'm just gonna bring them down just a little bit. Not too much, because I don't want to crunch them. And then I'm going to bring these flowers a little bit higher. It's taking me more time because I'm showing to you, but those are ended in less than 5 minutes. And then the other side too, just to round it, you want to add a lot of glue. And like my glue is 24/7, it's never disconnected. Sometimes if I know that I'm not going to come to the studio here, which is next to my house, in a couple of days, then I'll turn it off. But if I know that I'm going to be here coming every day, it's all the time it's plugged in. So you want to make sure that the glue, you press a little bit that hot glue gun, because otherwise it'll come up like black, like burn glue, and you don't want that. In my case, that happened because it's always connected. And then I put a lot of glue over there just because these flowers are a little bit heavy. Look at how cute that is. You can blow it a little bit to make sure that it's dry really fast, and then you might want to, it's up to you. You don't have to do all this, but I like to dark the edges on the top. Look at that, how pretty that looks. So I'm going to show you another one right away. And this is another way to do it, which sometimes for me, I think it works better. You put one dot over there. Oh, let's do the green. I have to do them all green because I want to have the same amount on it. So, okay. So before, this is another way. If you want it a little bit darker like mine, I did them separately because I want to have them really dark. And then the other one, and you're gonna see how dark it's gonna be, just because I want them darker than that. So I'm gonna glue this right away. It's so easy to do. I mean, once I sit and do all this, I know I'll finish really fast. I'm planning to do at least like 30 or 40. So let's see. My phone is making noise. So quiet here today. My daughter's on the dance team practice, and my son is in Puerto Rico. I'm completely lonely. I'm not teaching today in the morning. I'm teaching in the evening yoga. I'm just in my studio, really quiet. So just make sure, whatever flower it is, if you have an extra layer, it's between the flowers that you want to do the layer. And you might want to wait a little bit until it gets dry, and then you move to the other one, and I think that will be better for me. That way I don't have to crunch them. So let's do for the other one right away. You maybe got it already, but I want to do another one. I like them dark, so that's why I'm doing this, unless you like it a little bit lighter. I mean, you probably can buy these flowers already made on Michael's. Oops, sorry. You can probably buy these flowers already done on Michael, because I do have a lot of flowers here. Let me see if I can find one with layers and stuff like that. You see, I have things similar to these flowers already with layers. I have a bunch, but I like it when I can be creative and do them the way I want to. And then I have a lot of pattern, the same paper, so I know I'm gonna have that same flower for a while, because I have like 20 pages of that. This one came from the book, but you can also buy the pages separately. So that's what I did. If I like the book, I'll go to the company's website and try to get just the pages that I like. You can also take a picture of it, and from that picture you can copy and paste and create your own pattern and then print. So let me add the glue to this one over here right away. I'm going to put a different bead on the top, like a pearl or something, so you can have idea. Or a button. Like buttons, I collect buttons. Every time I find a button or a shirt that doesn't fit us anymore, or I don't throw it away, I get the buttons out, because I use the buttons a lot. Oh, and I'm going to show you something after I finish with this right away. Not to throw away this. You don't want to throw away that. You can come up with some cool patterns with that. So I'm just want to lift the top. And then I'm going to add kind of like a circle of glue around it. That way you're creating a layer and kind of like a stop. But instead of using those tiny paper, you have glue around it, but then you just get it out later. Not a problem with that. And get the other layer down for a moment. There you go. There you go. And then once that's glue, I'm going to go and add my bead over here. This one. That how cute that looks. Let's like these dragonflies over here. I wonder how they will look. Let's add it pink. You know that I love dragonflies, right? There's one over there. I have like tattoos. I think I have like 2, 3, 4, like 4 dragonflies. Okay. Oh my goodness. Doesn't that look so cute? Look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. Pick the dragonfly. So, that's it, people. I'm going to continue doing these flowers, and you don't need much.